And that's why I'm going to be honest. I don't really care if the Pistons trade up or not because, like Philly and all these other teams, this class I feel like there's a little more depth there. That if you stay put and take someone at 5, I have confidence that player is going to be just as great as some of these other ones. Maybe they won't be as great as Jabari or whatever, Chet, but they're going to be a pretty damn good player. So I'm not too worried about it. Stay put at 5, Troy. Work your magic.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it.
And we're talking about trades.
Get Shaden Sharp.
Get Shaden Sharp.
Jerami Grant.
This is a message from Woodward Heavyweights.
Yes, please. That'd be dope.
Please draft Shaden Sharp. Woodward Heavyweights approves this message.
Troy's like, bet.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Mailing in the pick now.
Speaking about the trade market and then moving up in the draft, Jerami Grant. I know at times, I don't know if it was with you, Jeff, or just we said it in our podcast by ourselves, but Jerami Grant, we flirted with like, oh, we could just trade there, be at 7, and fucking grab Manthrin or someone. Like, do you guys think he holds that type of value? I know we spoke about on BDE, but we want the content too, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? But
there's 2 parts to it. Like one part is the teams at the top of the draft are too bad to even think they need a Jerami Grant to be good, so they won't trade us any of those picks
for a 1-year guy.
For a 1-year guy, exactly.
Yeah,
It's going to be teams that feel like they're on either the brink of contending or the cusp of contending, or they're teams that have went home early, but that felt like we need a guy like
New Orleans at 8.
The top.
See,
New Orleans,
that's where you look at these 3:
Yes.
New Orleans, San Antonio, and Washington. Those are teams that Washington wants to keep Bradley Beal. They bring in a Jerami Grant. San Antonio, they love DeJounte Murray. Maybe they sign Ayton. They bring in a Jerami Grant. There's your 3. You got, obviously, New Orleans is cooking. Think of B.I., Zion, Jerami Grant, C.J. McCollum, Jose Alvarado. They got a bunch of good young guys. Your boy Herb Jones. Shout out.
No disrespect to Herb Jones.
Herb Jones is a good player.
It's more like Kevin, whatever the fuck his name
the voter.
was. Yeah, Kevin Pelton, you're a clown, wherever you are. Fuck you and your mama.
But yeah, those are the 7 through 10 are the teams that would probably be interested in Jerami Grant. But like, if we can get, I don't know, man.
Stay my bro. We can grab Duran.
If we,
and they all fit our timeline.
If we could trade Jerami Grant to Portland, and we end up getting Shaden Sharp and Keegan Murray,
it's over.
I'm shitting my pants. Like that's I'm buying a Troy Weaver jersey.
I don't know if Murray's falling that far though,
or whoever. I mean,
if we take Shaden Sharp, there's only one pick that he has to fall through.
Yeah, but I just don't know that he would. But
Indiana has
with
Miles
you.
Turner.
Yeah.
They ain't taking Jalen Duren.
Yeah, they just traded Sabonis, so they don't like big guys that much. Sabonis is a dog.
Yeah,
even Indiana, that's a team that obviously we saw them try to shake it up. They got Halliburton, they got Miles Turner. Maybe they want to add a Jerami Grant to that.
And you know what? Grant in Portland was already flirted around.
Yeah,
during the regular season, I remember they were even fucking talking. Doing the fucking NBA talk. I got the jersey on so I could do it. Yeah, I'm finna come to Portland. Y'all just give me that 7th pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go play with Lillard. Yeah. Honestly,
LeBron.
Portland, even though they're at 7, they probably still feel like they can compete because they do have Damian Lillard, and because that was the whole plan. We're like, okay, we're just gonna reach off the deck next year. So I'm just not doing that.
Yeah, and they had a team of nobodies last year.
There's no way they're thinking they're gonna reach off the deck with a rookie.
Yeah,
right.
Changing things
right.
around.
It'd have to be someone special. I mean, unless you land somebody that you're like, this guy's going to be a stud day one. I could see Jerami Grant going to any of those teams. That's why I'm glad Troy Weaver didn't bite at any deals at the trade deadline. He said, listen, why am I trading him now when in the offseason I'm going to have way more teams coming after me, and we're going to figure out where these teams are selecting in the lottery. So
yes.
Dude, that's
props to Troy, man.
That's
step ahead of these.
That's my dream draft day scenario, is trade with Indiana or Portland and get Keegan Murray and Shaden Sharp.
Who had the 5 and 7 in the NFL draft? Wasn't that like the Giants?
Giants had 5.
4 and 7, I think it was.
Something like that.
But I think they had 5 and 7.
Having 2 picks in the top 10, especially in a draft that's like deeper, that's ideal. Come on, dude.
Who do you guys want at 7?
I feel like Keegan would go to Indiana. That's just I feel like my intuition.
He feels like an Indiana Pacer.
TJ Warren, he's probably out the door. They could replace him right away. Like you said, they have the backcourt. They have the front court.
TJ Warren 2.0.
Yes.
Wow.
Think about that.
That's
I feel like Indiana would be the place. So who lands at 7?
Wow, they're like the same player.
No, that's you just said
I just had a fucking brain blast.
Yep.
You remember Bubble TJ Warren going for fucking 50 points a game?
That was wild. I can't believe that guy. I thought he was going to be the shit after that. I thought that's all you needed. But yeah, AJ Griffin would probably be there.
Yep.
Benedict Mathurin would probably be there.
But if they take Shaden, let's say that hypothetically they take Shaden. So who's I guess you're going opposite approach. You're taking someone, maybe a front court guy. Who's even left? I mean, Jalen Duren would probably be that guy. I would assume. I mean, he's the pick.
It would be Duren or
what a draft.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Leave with Sharp and Duren.
You fill 2 holes.
Like without
Top 10, yeah.
And like Neil always says, on rookie contracts,
Yeah.
you'd have a backcourt on a rookie contract. You had a whole starting lineup on a rookie contract, essentially. Unless you don't trade Jerami, then of course you have a veteran. But that would be. I mean, you're gonna have to pay him, but eventually.
Yeah.
But still, man. I mean, that's impressive.
Considering the rumors, like it feels kind of like a little realistic. Like I'm not gonna count that like out of the cards. To be honest with you, like maybe it does sound fucking silly, but like it was flirted around regular season. We did see the players talk to each other.
I could see Indiana wanting
Grant,
Jerami Grant over a Keegan Murray because they know they don't have much time left with Miles Turner. They just got Therese Halliburton. They've got these guys.
Feel like they're in a spot and ready to compete.
Malcolm Brogdon's like 30, 29, 30. I mean, they got older guys.
They need to strike now while they think they have that. And I think they would feel that Jerami Grant is a better impact player than Keegan Murray, which, I mean, he probably is just for a team that's ready to win now. Obviously, Jerami Grant, he's proven that he can play at an all-star level. And
I think we have to pair him with like a future first, though, or you think you just Grant straight up?
No. Jerami Grant.
Do you think he has the value to just straight up like fucking give me
we can give him a second rounder. I'll give him Jerami Grant in a second rounder.
Yeah.
We have a ton of second.
I think
round
Troy
picks.
talked about
kills
it.
in the second round.
Yeah.
He wanted like a pick and a young player. I think that's what he said at the time. I don't know how conversation is going to play out, but if you can get, I think out of the top 10, we can all. I mean, unless you guys disagree, I think Portland's the most desperate.
Yes.
Out of all of these guys,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Indiana,
because
Indiana,
like Damian,
because Indiana, you could make an argument, but again, they traded away Sabonis, so you don't know if they're heading into a rebuild. They could trade away Brogdon, Turner, and just say, "F it, we're going into rebuild." I feel like Portland isn't. There's the only team you're
Chauncey's
like they are not.
He's coaching career. Man,
yes, they gotta win.
And
so.
he's got the Pistons connection. Maybe he's sliding us. Big shot. Come on, buddy.
Big shot. Hey,
your boy Rip made the pick. Now.
So who you guys grabbing though? Duren or Griffin?
I'm good with Shaden and Jalen Duren.
I would be good with Duren at that point.
Because that feels too big. I mean, the offensive question marks you have about Jalen, you get Shaden Sharp, right? So it kind of, I'm like, hey, I'm not as concerned about it.
Yeah, Duren at 7. I feel more comfortable with that after we already got a star potential guy at 5.
Yeah.
Now, if Indiana does something, pulls at Indiana, and Keegan Murray's there, you bet your ass I'm taking Keegan and Shaden Sharp. I'm good with that draft.
And this next topic, man, I don't really feel comfortable flirting with it until more than likely after the draft, because then we'll have a better idea, especially after the trade scenarios we just discussed.
Right.
Got me hard as a rock. By the way, I hope that happens. But DeAndre Ayton to the Pistons. You see.
Give me some